Shalom Aleichem.
Aleichem Ashul.
What's your name?
Yitzchak Deutsch,
Yitzchak
also known
Deutsch.
as Isaac Deutsch.
Very
in the
nice.
Business world.
What's the name of your company?
ID Tech Solutions.
And you do what? IT?
Communications, security, low voltage. We actually have two divisions to our company.
Yeah.
We have the IT side that does managed services, IT services. We service and maintain networks, network infrastructure, cybersecurity.
So two different animals. So how many people work in your company today?
About 75.
75 people. Woo. So
And then we have the low voltage division that does low voltage infrastructure, communications, and security, like physical security, CCTV.
But the 75 includes those people, right?
Access control.
That's a massive.
Pro AV. Yeah.
That's huge. It's a massive company. I'm assuming you started as an IT company, and then segued into the other things. Am I correct?
We actually started about in 2001, a little bit over 20 years ago. Started as IT, but shortly afterwards we went into and we opened the low voltage division because we started we did a lot of schools, so we were very. I came myself. I worked in a school. I worked in Viener Yeshiva, so I knew what the schools needs, and I'm an IT person. My background is IT.
So you started as a one-man show. You're a regular IT guy. What happened next?
Yeah, so I started IT, and then I saw that the schools really need. Low voltage and the intercom systems and the sound systems and the phone systems. So we opened up a low voltage division, and since then we've been growing both divisions. And
you do phone systems like VoIP, but also.
Yes.
So let's talk about your business. Let's break it down. You have 75 employees. You make $100 million a year. Halavai. So what's the breakdown of what's based on IT, what's based on low voltage?
So our company right now is about 50-50.
Really?
50% IT, 50% low voltage.
Low voltage means you install video cameras, install...
Yeah, right. We install video cameras, access control, Pro AV, low voltage infrastructure. We deal a lot with the new constructions.
Your IT
multifamily
is based on a contract basis, month-to-month basis?
Yes. Yes.
So that's the only way to make a parnassa. So explain to me, there's a lot of IT companies, most do not have 75 employees. What's your key to success? How'd you build it up? That's obviously your
So
I mean, you're a schmacky guy, you look very jolly, but like, how'd you get that to happen?
Getting good talent is always a challenge, because your company is only as good as your resources, right? Getting good talent, always trying to stay ahead of the game. We always, from the first day that I opened up my business, shortly right afterwards, I hired another technician that was much better than me. So we always try to be ahead, not wait until we fall on our nose. So we always hire ahead, meaning when you see you're getting close to capacity, you hire quickly before your services become degraded. So one of the things we pride ourselves is unbelievable quick response time because we have the. Yeah,
that's actually the biggest issue, right? In IT, the emergency happened, they need help now or yesterday.
Right.
So I'll call you tomorrow.
Right.
How'd you fix that?
Right. So just having enough resources. Sometimes it's an investment. You just have to have enough resources to be able to be on standby in case when you need them. Also trying to be as much as possible proactive. And this in today's day and age, there's a lot of ways you can be more and more proactive. So you can try to prevent the issues from happening before they actually happen.
Right, for sure.
So in IT, it's all about proactive.
I agree. It's one of the difficult things because people appreciate an IT company when they fix a problem, but the real success of an IT company is when there's no problems. You know what I mean?
And then they don't know, so what am I paying for?
Exactly.
But we can show them reports of all the things that we picked up on and all the things we worked on.
And, you get the fake hackers to hack them, so it looks... No, I'm just kidding. But the question is, there's a lot of, in the firm world today, there's a lot of IT companies. It's a significantly, increasingly popular business. And you've been around for how many years? 20 years?
Over 20 years, yeah.
How do you stay not only relevant, but thriving in this field? How do you get people to use you?
So how do we stay relevant? Relevant, we stay by, we have
growing
research and development. We always learn and always go to all the trade shows and we always try to stay ahead. One of our core values is innovative. Obviously, we're a technology company, right? So we always look for the latest and greatest technologies, how we can improve the efficiencies of our clients and our own operation. In technology, it's all about staying ahead, and trying to utilize the best tools. And it's a very fast evolving.
This is your first year in OGBA?
It's my first year exhibiting, right?
So I have this question about someone who does for your field, right? And that is if you have a successful company, obviously there's people, by the way, people will find it surprising. There are very successful companies don't have a stitch of IT. They're relying on Nissim and the guy who knows to fix the computer.
Yes, until they get a ransomware attack or they get some kind of other.
Then I understand why they're calling you. But a company that has a solution, obviously you have to, how are you selling yourself? Hey, I'm better than that. How do you do that? Because obviously that's a brunt of your business.
Well,
at the end of the day, a nice amount of your business is getting people to start using you. They were using you before.
Well, our customers and our references talk, and our service talks for itself. People look for good, efficient operation, and someone they can trust, and someone they could rely on, and someone that's there for them, and someone that looks out proactively for them. And our proof is in the pudding. So we have that, and we do that, and we keep on improving that for our customers.
You're basically saying word of mouth. When someone's happy with your solution, they'll use other
I'm
people.
sure there's a lot of other good IT companies out there.
No, I mean, your business grows from word of mouth. That's what you're saying.
Oh, from word of mouth, yeah. I mean, most of our business is word of mouth. Word of mouth, people recommend us, and they love us, and that's how we grow our business. Because we have a specific niche, specifically in the real estate and construction market, is because you can find some good IT companies out there, and you can find some good low voltage IT companies out there, but it's very hard to find one company that has a great IT division and a great low voltage division, and we have that all under one roof. So for schools, contractors, real estate developers, for nursing homes, for those people, it's very beneficial because they have one number to call that takes care of all their technologies, from their IT, their infrastructure, their
industry.
I'm sorry, sure.
Explain to what's the niche of you in the real estate in this field.
So first of all, we understand very well the real estate. We deal with some of the biggest real estate developers and management companies and contractors. Contractors love us because
what you said is accurate. There is a symbiotic relationship between IT and low voltage, for sure.
And
right?
it's very hard to find someone that's great at both.
Interesting.
That's what we pride ourselves. We really do a great job at both. And we always keep on improving better and better the both sides of our company. And you basically have one number, one account manager, and takes care of everything. When your cameras have an issue, or you need camera job, or access control, or low voltage, or your a network issue, or a computer issue.
Final question: if you can give advice to somebody who has a business or a home, what are 3 tips without hiring you that they can do to help their network right now? Be proactive. What suggestion? There's cybersecurity or IT.
So get a good IT company, MSP, because being proactive is the key foundation in security. The more proactive you are, and the more you make sure that you're up to speed, up to date with the latest threat protections, whether it's your email protection or endpoint protection or firewall protection, whatever be proactive about your network and about your security. That's something and make sure you have proper backup, and that's the.
You do. No, I always say you should have some do fake ransomware attacks, right? Phishing attacks. So you have that.
That wouldn't be.
You don't do that in your company. You have. I mean, obviously you don't do.
We do tests, but we wouldn't do
not legit. I'm saying.
Do a fake ransomware.
No, you know what I mean to say. The point is, you have someone sees it. There are companies, by the way, they do specifically. They're called ethical hackers, right? Where the whole goal. Then they work with IT companies is that they try to hack the system. They're not really bad people, and you see and try to stop them. You ever work with companies like that? I'm sure you do.
So we work with different cybersecurity companies that when we need to call them in for certain penetration tests or
for sure,
some forensic work.
I have to ask you, Geschmack a jolly guy. How do you deal with stress?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now I know. So now I know that we're the same.
First of all, you have to learn a lot of Chovos and.
Do you? And I know that you have to. Do you?
Every morning.
Excellent.
Yes, 5:15. I go to my room. We have a share in Chovos.
It's interesting you say that. I was telling someone I interviewed recently, Dr. David Rosenberg. He's a famous psychologist, and a famous story he has. He's one of the only people he integrated, actually, Chovos or Emunah B'Tochen into the psychological world. And one of the things he said there in the beginning when he changed his life was that he actually learned Chovos for 15 to 30 minutes a day. And it hit me so strongly and so poignantly because every Yid has Emunah B'Tochen, we know it, we believe it. But if you don't actually learn it, really, it's not going to work. It just won't be in you. There's no other way. So that's one. What's the other thing you were saying?
I'm saying you try to take it easy and focus on what you need to. But definitely for me, the base is learning Chovos HaLevavos, learning about a Minyan B'tuchen, studying and practicing a Minyan B'tuchen.
That's the only way.
I listen to what's his name, Rabbi Malinowitz, B'tuchen for Life. He has a 4-minute clip every day. Also, and you start your day with that, and your day goes different.
First of all, you get up at 5:15, you get up at 4:40. You must get up at 4:45.
Yeah, something.
The hardest part about getting up early is not getting up early. Go to sleep on time. That's the hardest thing to figure out.
Yes.
We can go to sleep on time, but get up early. We can do.
There's no tricks to it. You got to go to sleep on time in order to.
That's the avoida.
That's it.
But I will say what you just said about Minyan B'tuchen, that people don't recognize that I really think that, if guys will take it as a business strategy, put aside Yiddishkeit a second, right? It's a business strategy. You actually work better and learn better when you're less relaxed. It happens to involve Yiddishkeit, right?
I have a shir in Mesilas Yesharim with my COO every morning. We start our day with the shir in Mesilas Yesharim.
I love to more. Listen, it's a pleasure meeting you. Yishkayach.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Great job. Thank you.